On this edition of Lexington Now, Juneteenth celebrations, the Kentucky River Clean Sweep, and the Bluegrass Fair. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of June 12, 2023. Lexington is celebrating Juneteenth with a full lineup of events to mark the day of the legal freeing of enslaved people in the U.S. Here's what's planned.
Juneteenth, also known as Emancipation Day, became an official federal holiday in 2021. It honors the day that all enslaved people in the U.S. were legally freed. Juneteenth flags will adorn Main Street beginning June 13th. There will also be banners along the Legacy Trail from Isaac Murphy Memorial Art Garden to the North Lexington YMCA. I'm here with several community members who have organized all kinds of celebrations for Juneteenth. This is the third year Juneteenth has been officially recognized as a national holiday.
For those who are not familiar with Soul Feast Week, I'm the co-founder. It's a 10-day celebration of Black culinary and agriculture here in Central Kentucky. So not only are we highlighting the culinary aspect, but we're also highlighting and supporting our Black farmers in partnership with Black Soil Kentucky. With Soulteenth Fest, that's going to be June 17th, 12 to 6 p.m. at Moondance Amphitheater. It's free for everyone to attend. We want to make it accessible. We'll have on-stage programming all day long. We'll have everything from cooking demos to the African-American ballet troupe dancing, music, spoken word, and even some history.
It is a milestone to celebrate the emancipation of enslaved families, kids, grandmothers, daughters, husbands. It's a huge day, and it's something that America as a whole should celebrate. And at the Lyric Theater, a place of diversity, inclusion, and inspiration, we're going to provide an event that's going to be amazing. If you love blues, jazz, gospel, call and response, spoken word, hip-hop violinists, rap, stepping, dancing, African drumming by young people, this event is going to be amazing. You're going to leave with an experience, and you're going to leave with some knowledge, because we're going to have a narrator that's going to tie all of these events, all of these artistic expressions to the Black community.
We're going to have a Juneteenth Jubilee, so we want everybody to bring out their kids and families. We're going to basically focus on families and family development, and we're going to have free food and art entertainment for the kids. At the beginning of the day, we'll have George Shanks with a gospel number, and then towards the middle of the day, around 2 to 4 o'clock, we're going to have a hip-hop performance, and Benny and his gang will be wrapping everything up from 4 to 7. So if everybody could please just bring their kids out, have a fun day, and just celebrate Juneteenth with fun and jubilee.
Ours is basically fun. One thing we do really want to highlight is the boxing event that we have. It's a non-violent boxing event just to show kids that, you know, the old-fashioned way works too. So hopefully we can, you know, kind of bring the violence down with some of these events that we bring to the table. But yeah, just come on out. June 18th starts at 2 o'clock and we'll end it at 8 p.m. Lots of food, lots of beverages. Everything is free. So just come on out and have a good time.
Many of you all are not familiar with this site, and so we felt it important to have this conference here today on this site, which is, to me, it's sacred ground. This building behind us was opened in 1923, so it is 100 years old. And what better way to acknowledge, to remember, and to celebrate Lexington's Black history than launching the campaign to preserve our history. Lexington history is Black history. And so one of the things we know that newly freed slaves did was they pulled together their money to purchase land that they could farm, land that they could build their communities, land that they could educate their children on. And this was one of the last standing Rosenwald schools in the country. It's on the registry for most endangered historic places. And so on Juneteenth, we're going to come together at the Cadentown Missionary Baptist Church, which is right up the street. The day is going to start with the presentation. It's going to go on well into the afternoon with different activities, a block party bus, and food that is all free to anyone who comes. And so we want you all to come out, learn more about the history of Lexington's historic Black places, and just have fun and be in community with each other to remember and celebrate our emancipation. Thank you.
The annual Kentucky River Clean Sweep is this weekend, and it's a great event to get the whole family involved in helping the environment. Here's Jennifer Myatt.
I'm Jennifer Myatt with Lexington's Division of Environmental Services, and I'm also the River Sweep Coordinator for Fayette County. We're down here at the Kentucky River at the very end of Fayette County to talk about the Kentucky River Clean Sweep, which is happening on Saturday, June 17th. We ask volunteers to come out and help us clean up the river at the beginning of the summer so we can ensure that we start off our nice warm weather with a clean river and a healthy environment. So volunteers who are coming to the river sweep can arrive anytime after 8:30, but we ask that you get here by 10 a.m. so that you have time to go out on a boat. And you are going out on a boat on the river to help clean up trash and litter, so you want to make sure that you are dressed appropriately for the weather, wear sunscreen, definitely bug spray. Closed-toed shoes are a good idea for sure, and if you have your own life jacket, please bring it, because we have life jackets, but not as many as volunteers we have coming. So if you come to the river sweep, we would love to have you here. We provide lunch and a t-shirt and giveaways for each volunteer as a thank you. The river sweep has been going on for nearly 30 years, and Lexington has been participating since 1997. So we have a lot of longtime volunteers who've been coming for a decade or more, but every year we have new volunteers, and we love seeing new people come down and visit the river, because the river in Lexington is at the very edge of the county. It doesn't run through the middle. We were built up around Town Branch Creek instead of the Kentucky River. So it's a new experience for a lot of people to visit the Kentucky River and to see it. But it is where our drinking water comes from, and so it is important for us to keep the river clean and healthy, and this is just a really fun way to start off the summer for our new volunteers and our returning volunteers. If you are planning to come and volunteer on June 17th, please visit lexingtonky.gov/riversweep so that you can pre-register, so we know how many people to expect for boats and lunch and all of that kind of thing. And that will also give you an address to use for GPS directions, since we are kind of way down in the county, and it will give you other information and updates about the event. This is an event for pretty much all ages above infant and toddlers. And if you bring a child who's smaller, who's maybe only 3 or 4, definitely bring their own life jacket, because we have a very limited supply of child-sized and youth-sized life jackets. So once they're a little bit older, we can handle the life jacket situation. But if they're very young, you're going to want to bring their own life jacket. We love volunteers who bring their own canoes, kayaks, boats, pontoons. It's great, and we are extra grateful for any of our volunteers who have extra space on their boat for other volunteers. So we do send our volunteers out in canoes, we send them out on pontoons with other volunteers, and if you have a boat and you're willing to bring extra people with you, we love it. We would love to have many of you join us on Saturday, June 17th for the River Sweep, and I look forward to seeing you all down here. If you would like more updates about Lexington's Department of Environmental Quality and Public Works, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at LiveGreenLex.
The Bluegrass Fair runs through this weekend, and that means there's still plenty of time to get out and enjoy one of the largest fairs in the state.
Hi, welcome. We want to take a minute and invite everybody out to the Lexington Lions Bluegrass Fair. Starts Thursday, June the 8th, and goes 11 days straight in a row through the 18th. We have all your favorite rides. We got rides that are guaranteed to satisfy everybody from adults to kids. We got a kiddie playland. We got adult rides that'll stand you on your head. Something for everybody, as I say. All kinds of great food, fair food, your funnel cakes, your elephant ears, your corn dogs, and then we have some of the best Hispanic food in Lexington. So come on out and try everything. I think you'll enjoy it. 2 of our feature acts this year are the Canines in Flight, which is rescue dogs that have been taught all kinds of great tricks. They do of the diving into the pools to catch the frisbees and do all kinds of other acrobatic stunts. And we also have seals, first time ever at the Bluegrass Fair. I'm talking live seals. It's a seal act that I guarantee you'll get a kick out of. So come on out, enjoy everything. As I say, we're open for 11 nights in a row. We're just providing good, family-friendly, fun, safe atmosphere. And that's what the Bluegrass Fair is all about, giving back to the community. We're a community organization. The money we raise out here goes right back to the community. You see somebody asking for a vest like this, selling tickets, walking around and working, we don't make a thing. This is part of our community service. And the money we make goes back to the community, to about 25 different organizations. Lions Club has always been known for glasses and helping people with sight, but now we've gotten into environment, food issues, hunger issues, many, many issues. So we are a multi-faceted organization who's just giving back to the community. And that's what it's all about. Our motto is we serve. And that's what we're doing by doing the Lions Club Bluegrass Fair. This thing's been going on since 1961. We've gotten bigger and better every year, and this is no exception. We got all your favorite rides, the Alter Ego, which is one of the most popular rides. There again, we got stuff that'll spin you around, stand you on your head. We got things that I will ride, maybe like a merry-go-round or something like that. But don't ask me to ride any of that other stuff. How could I forget the Kong ride? That thing will take you up about 5 stories. Click, 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 click. And you're talking all the way up, and all of a sudden, boom, you're on the ground before you know it. Takes your breath away. Now, I'm gonna watch you ride it, but I'm not gonna ride it. TheBluegrassFair.com. It'll give you everything you need to know, tell you some prices, tell you nights that we're gonna have special events for wristbands. It'll give you the times for our diving dogs and the seals, the seal act. That's gonna be a hit. We are basically just a big county fair. We're the second largest fair behind the Kentucky State Fair in the Commonwealth. We're having things like a beauty pageant. We have ag, we have 4-H. So we have, there again, something for everybody. We have hog shows, we have goat shows. If you're a 4-H person, come on out. We have flower shows. Something for everybody. So just come on out, enjoy it, or come out about dusk and see all the lights. And that's what I like, is about dusk, here comes all the parents in with the kids after they fed them dinner and they're bringing them into the fair and all that stuff. You see the kids come in, their eyes will just light up seeing all the lights and the Ferris wheels and everything. It's great. It's just a family-friendly, fun atmosphere, and that's what we want. Walk around, have a good time, eat some food, ride some rides, and have a good time.
The YMCA is hosting a family event this weekend. We'll tell you about it after this. Welcome back to Lexington Now. This weekend is the YMCA's Hawaii YO Family Fun Day. Dana Ensley has the detail.
So my name is Dana Ensley, and I'm here at the Whitaker Family YMCA out here on our lovely splash pad. Come join us. But we are just excited here to talk about the event that we're having, not this Saturday, but next Saturday on the 17th, and it's our Hawaii YO Family Fun Day. It is from 2 to 5 p.m. And we're gonna have, our splash pad's gonna be open to the community, so it is free and open to the community. We're gonna have inflatables out here on the splash pad. Anybody can come and enjoy the fun features that we have here, and the big bucket may, go off here in a few minutes. But we'll have inflatables out in our field beyond our pavilion. We will have games, we'll have competition, kind of family field games that we'll do. We've got food trucks coming, and a few of those that we have are, we do have a taco truck, El Buen, if I said that correctly, Moody Mike's, And then we also have Kona Ice, Traveling Tom's Coffee, and Old Kentucky Kettle Corn. So just, don't eat a big lunch, come. And we'll also have a DJ this year, so we'll have a lot of fun music as well. And we have a dunk tank. And there will be ways if you want to get somebody into the dunk tank. You do not have to be a Y member. We do, basically our goal is really to bring families together and friends as well. See, I told you that bucket would go off. So it's just really a way to bring the community together to see, what the Y has to offer, but also to be able to enjoy the Y and just be around their family and friends and engaging and just really having a good time. I think we are going on 4 years. We did have to take a break during COVID. But we were excited to come back out and do this, and so it's growing every year, and so we're hoping that it'll grow a little bit this year as well. When you kind of look, it's nice to step back once you get something going and kind of seeing the families and their friends kind of just engaging and just having quality time together, whether they're sitting at a table eating or whether they're watching their kids go down like one of the slide inflatables, the kids standing underneath a bucket before it sprays them as well. And then hopefully this year with our DJ, they're gonna do some fun group dances. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we've always had music, but not really had a DJ at the event. So and then it'll be our second year having the dunk tank. We've always had the games, we've always had the inflatables, and then with the food trucks, just trying to add a little bit more each year as the crowd grows. So there are some tips that I'd love to share to kind of make it a good event. We do have water bottle refillers and water fountains in general. So bring a refillable water bottle. Bring a swimsuit for you and the kids, sunscreen, towel. We do have picnic tables, but bring a blanket just in case those tables are full. And then bring cards or cash for food, but everything else is free. So you don't have to pay for the games or you don't have to pay for the inflatables or access to the splash pad. They'll just go to our website. So that's YMCA-CKY.org. And they can look on our events section, and they can also go to Facebook. We'll have some Instagram updates as well. We'll put some of the tips and reminders, things like where to park, those types of things. The Y is always trying to find ways to bring people together, to build or to develop strong and positive relationships, and to be around a diverse group of the community.
Over the last 30 years, the Hope Center has helped thousands of struggling men and women to get back on their feet, and now is expanding to help even more. We were there for the ribbon cutting.
The growth of the Hope Center campus and programs over the last 30 years has been inspired by the evolving needs of our clients. We began through the merging of the Horizon Center and Community Kitchen to provide food and shelter to those who were hungry or homeless. And once again, Ms. Cravens and Ms. Hensley, we thank you for that. The team discovered early that without focusing on the root causes of homelessness, the Hope Center really could not help our neighbors achieve long-term success. Now, we are much more than just a shelter. If you just take a drive along Loudon Avenue or Versailles Road, you'll drive past our buildings where the lives of men and women are being transformed. They're recovering from substance use disorder. They're mentoring their peers. They're finding affordable drug-free and alcohol-free housing. They're getting fed. They're receiving life skills training and also job skills development. The vision for adding this transitional and veterans housing project has been several years in the making for us. We've been serving the community through the emergency shelter and permanent housing, but there are not enough transitional housing opportunities in the community to meet the need. Our Hope Center team intends to be a part of that solution. With 72 beds now available in a transitional housing environment and dedicating 24 of those to veterans, we'll have the room to move clients into a more suitable housing on their path to self-sufficiency. We'll be able to support clients who primarily need a stepping stone to restabilize in order to return to our community.
We share the belief that every single Kentuckian deserves to grow up happy, healthy, and safe. And unfortunately, too many of our friends and family members and neighbors are living with the trauma that accompanies the overdose epidemic. And if we know anything, it is that we are all vulnerable. Money, status, physical health, none of these spare us from the grips of addiction. I like to say every single Kentucky family has some kind of experience with the issue of addiction in their families. Just like it doesn't matter where we live, where we work, where we worship, or who we vote for. And that's why I'm thrilled to see everybody here today. So many leaders, from elected officials to healthcare heroes to leaders in our private sector in the community. Your presence here speaks volumes about how important this work truly is. This program is another option for Kentuckians to get to the treatment that will ultimately benefit them and everyone around them. The Hope Center is part of a larger Recovery Kentucky system, which works at the state level to help Kentuckians with substance abuse and homelessness, which are often intertwined. While amazing groups like the Hope Center have provided emergency housing shelters, we have seen an increased need for transitional housing throughout the state to help folks get back on their feet. This transitional and Veterans Housing Addition will add over 18,000 square feet of space. It'll include 72 transitional housing units, 24 of which will be designated for veterans housing. We all know that the Commonwealth cannot reach its full potential when some of our citizens are weighed down by addiction. So this opportunity is important now as it ever has been in Kentucky.
I wanted to say that this transitional housing is going to fill such a need. You heard there'll be 72 beds, 24 of which are going to be dedicated to veterans. This is a big deal for our community. My administration has been working to stamp out veteran homelessness since my very first days in office. We're still moving forward on that, and you may remember that back in 2019, we created a system and infrastructure to make veteran homelessness here in Fayette County rare, brief, and non-recurring. It's been a huge effort by a lot of people. So today, we're breaking ground on housing that will improve that system for veterans and others. Transitional housing gives us the opportunity to provide better living conditions and provide better services that can get our veterans and others into permanent housing. I'm so happy that the city is a partner in this work with you. We have dedicated considerable resources in American Rescue Plan funds to address homelessness and to build affordable housing. I know there's still a lot of work to do, there always is. Even so, I'm very proud of the progress we have all made together. Programs like these help our residents rebuild their lives and improve the quality of life for everyone. So congratulations to Rufus Friday, to Kathy Jacobs and the board, and to everyone here at the Hope Center. You each had a part in this. It's challenging work, we know this, but we're all grateful that you have taken this on for our community and, more importantly, for our people.
It's a busy week of live gavel-to-gavel meeting coverage on Lex TV, and you can catch it all right here or on our website. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For everyone at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.